I'm Nigerian and this is Yemi Express. I am doing this video because the former video I did didn't have good audio quality, and I'm trying my best to speak out as loud as I can so that you guys can hear me. And I'm going to do my best to get a speaker and also a tripod because my hand is paining me and it's so hard looking for where to place my phone. So I'm going to do a brief. David, please quickly go down. David, please, can you quickly go and write down? No, me, I don't get issue. I could put something like that too. No hard. Okay. So let me get straight to what the video is about. I posted a video of myself panicking because of a meeting I was supposed to have at the Korean Cultural Center. And why was I panicking? If you want to know why, go and check the video. You'll see the video is going to pop up somewhere here. I'm going to drop the link down below. So this video is just a feedback video of what happened at the Korean Cultural Center in relation to my panicking. When I got to the Korean Cultural Center, the meeting was supposed to start by 10 a.m. but I got to the Korean Cultural Center around 8:30. And when I got there, all the staffs were really, really nice, and they took me straight to the meeting room. I was able to go around the Korean center to look around and see things, artifacts, cultural stuffs. And when I was given where to sit, there was one of the staffs that was arranging drinks and snacks behind me, and they were playing a video on the screen just to keep me busy, just to keep whoever is around busy. And actually, when I got inside, there was a Korean girl in the meeting room, but she was so busy, like really, really busy. She wasn't looking at my side. She was just up and down, going up and down, not looking at me, not giving me face, nothing. And in my panic video, I was like, who will be the first Korean I would see? And as you guys can see, she's the first Korean that I saw in my whole life. And in my panic video, I said I was going to greet the first Korean in my life, greet the person using Korean language, and I could say some small, simple sentences. But guys, if you know what I did, I was anxious and shy, and I didn't know how to greet her because she looked so busy. I was looking for I was thinking maybe she would like give me face, or maybe turn around and look at me and I'll be like, oh, annyeonghaseyo. But she didn't turn. She was so busy. So I just sat down there in silence, and I was just thinking in my head, like, I was just thinking, how am I going to talk to her now without, And then she left the room. She came back inside again. So when she was talking to the guy that was arranging snacks at the back of me, she was about going, and then I just took the bullshit step and I was like, excuse me. And she turned. I was like, hello, good morning. She was like, oh, good morning. She's actually pretty, although she was wearing a face mask, but I liked her eye smile. So she was like, good morning, and I was like, sorry, please, can I get your name? And she was like, oh, my name is Yuri. I was like, oh, Yuri, nice to meet you. And she was like, welcome, blah blah blah. And when she left, I was like, oh, I fucked up. I was supposed to talk to her in Korean, practice, but I didn't because I was anxious and I panicked for some seconds. That is by the way. After she left, a Korean I don't want to be how do I put it? I don't know how to put this. Male Korean came into the meeting room, and he looked kind of young. Although he was wearing a face mask, he looks kind of young, and he met the guy at the back of me that was arranging snacks. After talking to him, he now came and met me and was like, he said something, and what I actually heard was, "Do you want water? Or are you interested in water?" I can't really remember what I heard, but I think I shall know I heard water. So I was like, no, thank you, no. And he was like, okay. He now went to the other girl. She came 30 minutes after me. He went to meet her, and he was like, excuse me, are you an honorary reporter? And I actually heard it clearly from where I was sitting. I was like, huh? Wait. Vina hit my head. Bang, 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 bang. Jesus, is that the director of the Korean Cultural Center? Guys, if you watch my panic video, you actually know I did not want to fuck up, and I actually fucked up a bit here. I was like, oh my god. So the guy at the back of me was like, sorry, are you not a reporter? I was like, yes, I am a reporter. Why did you tell the director you're not a reporter? I was like, I didn't hear him. I didn't hear him. So the director now turned and was like, oh, so you're a reporter. Why did you say no? I was like, sir, sorry, I didn't hear you properly. He was like, he didn't get offended or anything. He was just like, oh, I understand. Just the way I pronounce English and stuff like that. I actually feel his English pronunciation is still very good, but he was wearing a face mask, and probably he wasn't audible enough for me to hear. And so my experience meeting the director of the Korean Cultural Center was really nice. He was very nice, very humble, and I think to an extent he's a very cheerful and playful person, kind of, but he looks like a very hardworking person. But to be honest, from what I saw online, what I expected was more of an elderly looking Korean guy. You know, those kind of elderly Korean politicians that we see on K-dramas. I swear that was the mentality that I had, and that was the reason why it didn't even come to my mind that he was the director of the Korean Cultural Center when he first approached me. If I knew he was the director of the Korean Cultural Center and he came to meet me, I swear to God, I would have stood up, bowed down. Even if it looks like Uvasabi, I will still do it. Unconsciously, kind of. I feel it's still cultural appreciation. So I would have stood up, I would have bowed down, and I would have greeted him in Korean. I would have been like, "안녕하세요." And other reporters came and we started out the meeting. He was speaking English, everybody was speaking English, there was no Korean involved, and he was so nice. He welcomed us new reporters to the platform, and he also asked for our opinions and our ideas, and he was telling us to do our best, and I really felt happy. So I actually did something like a vlog of that day, and I'm going to post it after this video for you guys to watch and see through my eyes my first experience at the Korean Cultural Center in Nigeria. So if you're new to my channel, please subscribe and drop a like to this video if you really like it. So before I end this video, I want to show you guys what they gave us at the Korean Cultural Center for coming for the meeting. Okay, so let's get straight to it.
So the first thing is a calendar, the KCCN calendar, and I'm going to open the seal. I'm really grateful to the Korean Cultural Center along with other reporters for giving us this calendar. Okay, I'm opening it, and wow, I'm going to turn it now as you guys can see. This is a standing calendar for the year 2020, which Explorer in Korea. I wonder why I'm going to actually keep this because it's really important to me. Oh, the calendars have nice photos of Korea at the back. Oh, cherry blossoms. I think these nice flowers. I think I'm going to make use of this calendar to maybe do some videos, YouTube videos, displaying some places in Korea and talking about those places. Then the next one is this small package that they give to us. And what is inside that small package? We have face masks, like they gave us some ropes that we can use for the present ongoing KCCN program, which is to learn how to do different types of knots. And a professional Korean knot tire will be teaching us. And it has already started already from the 24th of August. 24th of August. Thank you so much for this knot, and I hope I really learn how to do those knot tying. Now, the next thing they gave us is this jota, this notebook. The notebook is really simple. It has a pen beside it, and it's kind of brown. It has the Korean Cultural Center logo on it, and oh my god, I really like the way that everything in front looks like. There are mini patch note patches, and a section. Yeah, I can actually pull it out, and a section where I can keep something. I wonder where I can keep inside there. Then the notebook itself, the pages are actually brown. It kind of reminds me of these old traditional books, these old traditional notebooks that they used to use in the ancient Korea because of the color and how it looks. I am actually going to keep this book so that the day I finally get to Korea, I will start using this book as my Korean diary. So, you guys should, when I finally go to Korea, you guys should ask me about this book, whether I still have this book. And trust me, I will be with this book in Korea using it as my Korean diary. We also have a program of the upcoming events at the Korean Cultural Center, and we're also giving 5,000 naira Jumia gift cards, and we are really, really, really grateful to the Korean Cultural Center.
Make sure you watch my panic video and also watch the vlog that I'm going to post after this video. Thank you guys. Annyeong. Bye.